10. You need a coach. You need someone like me. You need someone like me giving you the pathway, giving you the step by step, holding your hand. This mastermind program that I'm offering is a hybrid one-on-one and group coaching, 365-day program for support and accountability. It's a very streamlined process. I'm going to show you the spreadsheet in a minute where I have everything written down, and you just have to start ticking off the boxes. It's about marketing automation, and it's about fun because I love breeders. I have been involved with breeders for, I don't know, 25 years. I love going to dog shows. I love talking about dogs. I love talking about breeding dogs. I miss not going to shows. I've only been to one show since COVID, and that was the Beast of the East that Lance and I went to in November. We had a great time. We loved it. I missed it. And it's going to be fun in the group with the support of the other breeders. And we're getting support. I'm putting together a group of breeders that likes to help and likes to cooperate with one another. We're not, there aren't going to be any breeders in the group that don't want to share or don't want to help or don't want to have fun or don't want to talk to anybody else. So I can assure you it's going to be a phenomenal year of really digging into your breeding business and making it the best that it can possibly be. So let me just read the chat. Upgrade what we have. Yes, excellent. When it comes to sharing your customer emails or puppy pics, ask permission to post. And if you are posting names, ask them if you can. A few of my customers do not want their names on Facebook or even their face. Yeah, that's good. That's a very good practice. Just make sure it's okay. I always say, hey, love the feedback. Do you mind if I post it on Instagram or whatever? And they're like, yeah, go ahead, do it. Love it. Very true. My Google ad for my grooming business supports us. Yes, yes, yes. Google ads. Another important thing to know is what quality specimen of a dog in your breed looks like. Yes, absolutely. Sometimes you have to scrap your yard or start choosing better dogs. Yep, yep, yep. My puppies pee inside on a pee pad. People with small dogs like their dogs to pee inside on a pad. Yeah. You know what? I mean, it takes all kinds. I think a lot of people that have small dogs, well, let me put it the other way. A lot of people that live in apartments obviously want a small dog for their apartment, and going up and down the elevator to take your dog out for a pee is kind of a pain in the ass. So yes, they definitely have some kind of indoor potty park for their doggies. My goal is to bring my palms to the show and kill the competition from day one. Excellent goal. Okay. Okay, I'm going to stop sharing now again. All right. Does anybody want to unmute and ask me any questions?
I have a question, Leslie. It's Julie.
Hey.
When you were talking about Gmail, where you click the little orange button,
yeah,
to pull up an email you did before, is that in everybody's Gmail or is that an extra like program or what was that?
It's called Streak, Streak, and it is what is it called? That little thing, I forget. You have to add it. It's not part of it.
Where do you get it?
Let me show you.
Just like Google Streak and it'll come up. You just download it, or?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Up here, Streak upgrade, but up here on this thing, this little puzzle piece, an extension. That's what it is. It's in a Gmail extension.
Okay.
See where I have it here?
Yeah, I have that like for shopping.
See, yeah, Streak for CRM. So you would manage extensions and then you would search for.
I just put the link in the chat.
Oh, okay. Thanks, then. Anybody else? Nope. Okay, I'm going to show you my my handy dandy spreadsheet. Oh, and I have some things in Canva for you too.
I've never used that.
Canva?
Uh-huh.
Oh my God. It's amazing. And it's so easy. I'll show you some stuff in there too.
What is Canva?
Oh, well, let's go to Canva right now then, shall we? Okay, this is Canva.
Nope, that's your slide.
Yeah, I know. My slides in Canva. Okay. All right. Okay. What shall we start with? Let's start with this, templates. So I've got these templates for you. This is Canva. It's Canva. Lance, you want to drop that link in the chat? And I use a lot of the paid features in Canva.
Mm,
It's
okay.
$20 a month. I pay $20 a month for Canva. But if you join Canva right now, you can join for you can get a pro version of Canva or a premium version of Canva for free for 30 days when you join Canva now.
Can you still hear me, Leslie?
Yeah.
I actually, since I see it now, I actually have this on my phone, but I did not know how to use it. I couldn't figure out how to use it.
Oh, wow. I can show
Yeah.
you. I'm really good at it.
Okay, yeah. I had it on my.
Love it.
I was thinking about deleting it, but I didn't because I just couldn't.
No, don't delete it. But
How
you
to
know
use
what, though, Kellen, it's much, much, much more difficult to use Canva on a phone. It's really, it's much easier on a laptop.
Okay, yeah, I got my laptop, but I just do everything on my phone, so I might have to jump back over to the laptop.
Okay. All right, let me show you how this works. Okay, so this is a template that I have for you guys. We'll put the link in the chat for this one too. And what that means is it's already like an already designed post. So this is the post. And then here's the second one, important announcement, add your text here, some little doggies on the bottom, add your logo in here. This one, add your text, add your text. You can change any of these things, like you can add this text. You can change this font. You can change what it says. You can change this graphic. You can change everything. But these are just templates to get you started. So happy birthday. You can send these to your puppy buyer families. Website now live. Check it out. So if you want, you just, you have to upload a photo. So all of your photos, you go to this little upload button over here on the side. And then you can upload files from your computer or from your phone.
All right, I'm jumping on my computer now.
Okay.
Look at it.
How about show them how to go from the home
This is
page to
actually,
Google?
this is like a picture frame. So it will actually take a whole picture. Like it will just snap right in there. This picture is not really a great shape for this, but I can adjust it. So I would double click on this picture. And then I would be able to drag it down so that at least we could see Logic's face. But it would be better if we picked a photo that was more square, like this one of Orla, for example. And then you can type in Bay Area Bullies Logic. And then if I want to make this smaller so it all fits on the same line, I just go right here. This is the font size. So you can actually just click the down like minus to make it smaller or plus, or you can actually jump to whatever size you want. So if you just clicked on that, you could go to like 24 or to 10, whatever. And if you want to change the color of the font, you can just click on this little A with the color underneath it. And then you go over here and you pick any color. And if there's like, say I wanted to match this color behind Logic, I wanted this font to be the same color as this, I would just click this little plus, add new color. And then I would pick this little dropper right here. And this would drag this over to the color I want. And then it would change it that color. And that's the same with this too. So I clicked on this. I want this to be the same gray. So then I go up here and I click the color button. And then I go back over here and the color's in there already, but I can't remember which one it was. It was probably this one. So now I have that color. And add your logo here. So I'll go grab my logo. So back over to uploads again. I'm sure I have it in here somewhere. So I'm just going to type in Rose Bowl, see if I can find it. There's my logo. So I just drop it in over here. I just slide it over there. And there it is. Okay. And add your logo here. So I don't really want that, but I could just put my website here. So rosebowl.com. And that's it. It's ready to go. So now I just click this share button. And then I click download. And you can choose what type that you want to save it. So you can choose PNG, or you could choose PDF or PDF print or anything like that. The best for sharing on a website or on a social post is the PNG. So that was what it was already suggesting. So that's good. You can share it with a transparent background. In this case, I don't want a transparent background. I want the background. So I'm just going to hit download. Oh, no, I don't want all pages either. I just want that one page, that first page, or page 2. And current page. And I don't want page 1. Oh, why is it doing this? Unclick these. Okay, done. And it's not letting me share, and I have no idea why. Compress file lower. Oh, hang on a sec. What's this message behind here telling me? We've locked editor because something I can't see because of this box. We couldn't save your changes. You can continue editing, but you might lose your work. Continue editing. I don't know why I can't save my changes right now. Shit. Anyway, normally this is blue and you can just click it and it will download it. Your recent changes haven't been saved. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know why. I don't know what's going on. Save. Anyway, that's how you work it. If you want to create a new design in Canva, you go over here to the little house. And you create a design. And then you can pick something like, let's say an Instagram post square, because hopefully you'll start posting both to Instagram and to Facebook at the same time. And you can't post a big, long graphic on Instagram because they like that square shape. So I always make both square because it works fine on Facebook. And then once you have this blank canvas, you can choose one of these templates. So there's like a million templates here that you can choose from. Just let them load and then pick one. And if you want something in particular, like if you wanted happy anniversary or happy birthday or anything doggy, you know, you just type that in and then you'd pick. Another thing that I should show you quickly. So, okay, let me put this in. Happy anniversary. It's kind of a weird example, but let's just get one of our photos. Well, we can pick a photo from here, from Elements, or we can pick a photo from Uploads, which would be our dogs. And then we just put that in there. So that's how easy it is to customize these things for you. Let's go back over to this, and I want to show you how to quickly make a logo, because that's something that we start with right away. So you click logo. And then we want something to do with dogs, so we're gonna put in like dog. And here's a whole bunch of different logos that you can pick from. Anything that you like the style of. Do I don't know, let's go with this one. Anyway, you could use this and then you could change this to your breed. So then you would go to elements and you would search, what do you want me to search? Pomeranian. And then you can either, you would pick a graphic for a logo. So you just look at all these graphics available for Pomeranians. And you just swap out the graphic. Oh, that's giving me this problem again. So we just get rid of this guy by clicking delete, and then we'll just pull this guy in. And then we can change this background to something darker so that that white dog pops off. And then we can change this font to white as well. Anyway, you get it. We're not going to spend time making logos right now, but it's very easy, and that's going to be part of my mastermind too. I'll walk you guys through all of this stuff. We'll make sure that you have your logo done. So then once I have my logos done, that's how I pick my brand colors. So once I get the logo done, I just go in here and I see all the different colors of the logo that I've created, and I save them in my brand kit. So they have a space in here for your brand kits as well.
Hey, Leslie.
Yeah.
Do you think it's okay? You know, like we have one logo for like 3 different breeds, like we just include them all in one. Do you think you should have a separate one for each breed?
I think you should have a separate one for each breed. Think about it. Does someone that wants to buy a Shorty Bull want to buy something from a Shorty Bull expert or from a person that has 3 different kinds of bulldogs?
What about the website? You think one website or do 3?
That's a lot of extra work for you, but I think 3 is better. But then you have okay, so here's my idea. I think that you should pick one breed. How's that?
It's not going to happen.
I think it would be better for you because you're already a busy lady to just focus in on one thing. I think that you would have, it would be easier for you to have one breed and one website and one social media marketing strategy.
So what about the website, like the age of it? Like, should you change it up or do you leave it the same to keep it familiar?
Yeah, you definitely, well, you just keep adding to it and changing it and upgrading it constantly all the time.
Okay.
You're not gonna redo your entire website all the time, but
like the one I use has, you can change like the theme and like the layout.
I wouldn't do that. I would just change the
content,
change the pictures. Yeah.
Okay.
Add to the content. If you want to change some of the colors, I wouldn't do a total rebrand. You maybe just start like changing over to a different color scheme, that kind of thing. Because you definitely want people to know who you are just by seeing your logo or your colors or something like that. You want that familiarity.
Yeah, when we moved to Florida, we changed our logo because the old one said Ohio on it real small.
Yeah.
But we've had it for a couple years now, I think.
Yeah, and you know what? I would not put your location in your logo just in case something like that does happen in the future for everybody. Yeah. Same as I would never buy an expensive dog collar that had one dog's name on it anymore.
I did the same thing.
I have a gorgeous, gorgeous collar that has one of my old dog's name on it. Makes me cry.
I sent it with the dog when I sold it and she didn't like the collar.
Oh God. Okay. All right, so is that enough of a little preview of Canva for you guys?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay.
Yep.
Let me just look at the chat one more time. Okay, Canva. Try to reload it. Oh, that's Ina to me. My internet. Okay. Let me share my screen and show you this spreadsheet that I created. Okay. So this spreadsheet, oh dear, I can't see the spreadsheet because, oh, there we go. Okay. Oh, no, shoot. When I put my cursor down on the bottom, it's showing me that the Zoom controls are popping up. So what I think I'm going to do is make this slightly smaller size so that I can get away from that. To keep away from there. Okay. I have created this spreadsheet for you guys, and I have a waiting list chunk here, a competitor research chunk. This actually is going to get moved over here. We don't need this here. Okay. So I want you all to start with competitor research. You're going to learn so much stuff, and you're going to really get an idea of where you are now and where you want to go. So I have created this spreadsheet for you. You put the name of the kennel in of your competition. You put the location, you put the website. You put their Facebook page, and you look at their Facebook page, and you look and see what they're posting, and you look at their website, and you can make comments in here like, I like the design, looks old and outdated, it's fantastic, I want to copy it. I love the content that they have. Their about page is fantastic. All that stuff. Really take a good look at their website and see exactly what you like about it, what you don't like. Same thing with their Facebook. Same thing with their Instagram. Same thing with their Google business profile. Same thing with their YouTube. How much do they sell their puppies for? Do they say on their website that they have a waiting list? And if they do have a waiting list, do they tell you how much the deposit is? Do they have a deposit policy? Do they have a wait list policy? Do they have a health guarantee? Do they have health testing done on their brood stock? Do they have any titles on their brood stock? Are they breeding champions? How many years have they been breeding? What kind of puppy development do they do? Do they show videos of developing the puppies, like the early neurological stimulation, or do they show them trying to get around the barricades to feeding, which is one of the puppy culture things? They'll put a barricade between the puppies and the food. So for example, the food will be here and the barricade will be here, and the puppies have to figure out that they got to go just around like this to get to the food, but that's helping them learn problem solving. So those are the kinds of things. And are they filming it? And are they talking about it? And are they explaining those things to a buyer? And are they explaining why that develops a better quality puppy? Do they come with microchips? Did they do the early neurological stimulation? Are they following the puppy culture protocol? Are they doing personality testing? Do they say that their puppies are potty trained before they leave? Do they talk about crate training? Do they talk about chew toy conditioning? Deposit policy, contract, guarantee, Trupanion. Are they offering those 30 days free of Trupanion? Handbook means, do they provide how to raise your French Bulldog puppy handbook? And again, that is something that is so easy to create in Canva using ChatGPT and your graphics and your branding. And also, I haven't even told you guys this, but I have Ina. Let me introduce you to Ina. Hold on for one sec. So Ina's here. You can see her picture. Ina is my virtual assistant, and she helps me so much with my workbook and my posts, those templates, those post templates. Ina made those post templates. Ina could easily make your puppy handbook. Like if you wanted a handbook that said how to raise your Pomeranian puppy, Ina can do something like that for you. So she's a super fantastic resource. And you guys have access to Ina through me. So let me know if there's some task that you'd like done. Ina has also helped me put together a package of done for you services. Some of you may have received the package for the done for you services. When you join the Breeders Blueprint group, there is a question on there that says, would you like information about done for you services? And everyone that indicated that they did want to know how much it costs for these different things, I have already sent them a price list that Ina helped me put together. So that's available for you too, if you want to know how much these things cost. Like if you'd rather have us put your website together, if you'd rather have us put your email newsletters together, if you'd rather have us put your your email sequences together, we can do all of those things for you. If you want us to create your lead magnet so that you start getting email addresses from puppy inquiries, we can do anything. We can create and post for you on social media as well. We can create your Google business profile. We can create your Instagram. We can create your TikTok, your YouTube. I film videos and I upload them to YouTube, and then I contact Ina and I say, hey, Ina, I just put another video up on YouTube. Can you please make a thumbnail for it and write a fabulous description? And she does things like that for me too. So having someone to assist you with all of these tasks is definitely helpful. And if you're working right now and you're trying to build this for the future and you have an income, now is the time to get help, from Ina, because you don't have the time, for one thing, because you're working and you have income, so you can afford to get Ina to help you. Once you have quit your job and you're working full-time raising your puppies and selling your puppies and marketing your puppies, you'll have more time to do these tasks by yourself. But if it's all about lifestyle too. So if you want someone to take care of one part of this for you, that's fine too. Somebody can take care of something. You don't have to do it all ever. That's another thing I wanted to talk about, was all the professional services that you can use. You can use photographers. That's a big one. You can also get some kennel help. But that's another reason why I suggest that you stay low in numbers. You don't want this to be all consuming. You also want to enjoy your families, your children. I mean, part of staying home is so that you can raise your kids rather than going out to work. If you don't have kids, you've got more time. But I think that you should keep the numbers low. I think that you should figure out exactly how much money you'd like to make from breeding your dogs. And I think you should work the calculation backwards to figure out how many puppies that you need in a year in order to make that amount of money. And then you'll know how many females that you need. And then you'll know how much work it's going to be. And you may have to adjust it. If you want to make too much money and there's going to be too many females involved, then you may have to either choose a breed that sells for a bit more money, or I guess that's really your only option. Or maybe selling a breed that produces more puppies in a litter. I know that some of the expensive breeds only produce, 2 or 3 pups. Well, that's not going to get you very far, is it? You might be better off breeding a dog that is less expensive, but you have more pups. Again, it's something that you have to figure out for yourself. I am giving you the guidelines for this blueprint, and you're going to work the blueprint into your own life and into your own goals. Oh, Rico says small dogs produce 3 pups average. Yeah, that's not very big litters. And some people hustle to be seen while others hustle to disappear. Which one are you? Oh, where is the top? In my humble opinion, most successful in life have some sort of financial education. Remember this free lesson. If it makes you money, then it's an asset. If it costs you money, then it's a liability. Yeah. Exactly. And you know what? We didn't talk about like establishing a kennel. Because I think probably, well, I mean, do you guys have dogs on your yard that you're feeding but are not part of your breeding program? And are not like your sacred family pet? Because if it's a sacred family pet, then obviously you're going to keep it. But if you just have dogs that you kept from a breeding or you had plans for it and it didn't work out, you need to start prioritizing finding homes for those animals. And you need to really take a look at the brood stock that you're working with too. If you're working with a female that only has 1 or 2 pups, now depending on the breed, for example, in American Bulldogs, you can get females that only have like 1 or 2 pups. Well, that female doesn't really deserve a spot in your kennel. You need to find a bitch that produces bigger litters, and the best place to find a bitch that produces bigger litters is out of a big litter. So there's those things too. We're going to take a look at every single part of your breeding program and maximize its efficiency. Okay, where was I? Back to my screen share.